All right, people, we are live. Can people see me and can people hear me? Test. How are we doing? So it looks like Oklahoma is pretty much good here. So we still got 10 minutes before kickoff, but it doesn't look like there's really an interesting game going on right now. Let me check. Yeah, Mississippi State could. Ooh. Oh, Mississippi State is going to upset Arizona State. That's a big one. Okay, we got something. Better than nothing, people. Mississippi State just hit a 60-yard touchdown with 30 seconds left to take the lead. How did that happen? Thank you, Lavier. Blown coverage. Arizona State going down. All right, so I'm going to peep the end of this Arizona State game just to make sure that there isn't some crazy crap, but it looks like we are safe. I don't even know why I care anymore. It's not like there's a Pac-12. Not like I have to worry about that. It's not like I need Arizona State to lose for Pac-12 reasons. But it's the only game that is on right now of any real degree of interest, so it'll allow us to kill a few minutes before the Huskies kick off, but we will be covering the Huskies game tonight. Got like 45 people in here right now. What's up? South Carolina State's kind of hanging around on South Carolina. Arizona State. Oh my God, that is a sad little duck. Wow, Arizona State goes down, people. Arizona State goes down. And it looks like Oklahoma's going to kick a field goal to end this game against Michigan here, if they make it. All right, perfect. All this drama should be pretty much wrapped by the time the Huskies start. And the field goal's good, so Oklahoma wins. Okay. Washington. All right, 5 minutes to kick off. Mateer's getting killed, man. How's the sugar glider? He's fine. He's asleep right now. Is it Mateer or Mater? Because Mater is the name of the tow truck from Cars, but is it Mater or is it Mateer? Okay, guys. Before the game starts, I need you guys to help me out here. I'm going to do something here, and you guys let me know if you can hear the audio on this or not, all right? I'm doing it now. Let me know. Can you hear the audio on this? Before I go any further, I want to tell you about my friends over at Sleeper. If you're not using Sleeper this year, you are missing out. Look at all the great stuff you can get up to over there. Look at all the great picks you can make. Let's make some picks for this weekend. My entry is Jahmyr Gibbs with an anytime touchdown. I think that Green Bay run defense is going to get hurt a little bit by losing Kenny Clark. I've got Malik Neighbors. I got that one on sale. He only has to get to 64 receiving yards. He could do that in one play in that Giants-Washington game that I think will be pretty high scoring. I've also got Brock Bowers over 63.5 receiving yards. Who else is Gino going to throw the ball to? And Bucky Irving with an anytime touchdown. I think that Tampa Bay-Atlanta game is going to be pretty high scoring. I say he gets in the end zone. So go check out Sleeper. Use promo code SBN, and you'll get a $100 match on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states. Check out Sleeper today. Okay, so did the audio work on that? Yes or no? I see one person saying yes, so that's a good sign. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm going to run that a couple times tonight, but I just wanted to make sure that it worked. Beautiful. Because I can't hear it. But the only thing that matters is that you guys can hear it. Okay, so apparently, like, our entire defensive line is injured and not playing in this game. So it might not be the physical dominance that I was hoping for, but still should be able to basically lean on him and get him to fall over. But for whatever reason, the Huskies have started the season with a lot of defensive line injuries, so the early bye week is actually really good, as it turns out. We need it. By the way, Colorado State got beat by North Colorado today, so that's not looking so good. Like, let's just be... That's not good, is it? Colorado State might be a lot worse than they were last year. So that game last week, that may end up being a sign of some not so great things to come. We'll see. By the way, guys, we got about 70 people in here already. What's up? Please like the stream if you haven't already. We got, I think, 8 likes. If you haven't liked it, please do so. Which major program do you think is going to be the FSU of this year? You mean like just a team that has some awful season? I don't know. Florida, after today, right? Florida could definitely teeter. All right, so looks like it's a touchback. UC Davis will start with the football. Oh, Colorado State came back and won. Wow, they were down in the 4th. They had to come back for that one, so that's good, but it was still much too close. Now, Alabama's not going to be that bad. They're going to be not as good as they typically are, but they're not that bad. Game just started, Odom. Snap, drop back, pressure, and he gets sacked. First play of the game, the Huskies get a sack, lose like 9 yards. Quarterback did not look like he really understood what he wanted to do there, and he ended up doing nothing. Second down and 18 coming up here. Snap, shotgun, 3 receivers. Looks like 11 personnel. Huskies have 5 men on the line. It's going to be a shotgun draw and picks up about 2 or 3. That's up 3rd and very long coming up here. Okay, from the 20. 3rd and 15. Shotgun, empty, snap. Going to be a screen, and the receiver drops it. So that'll be a quick 3 and out, and a successful first drive. All right, so the punting unit comes on. All right, the punt is away. And looks like it's going to be fair caught at the 40. Washington takes over. First and 10. Demond under center. It's going to be a play action. He's going to roll out. He's going to throw it over the middle, wide open, caught, first down, big gain, 28 yards to, who is that? Won't show me who it is. Regardless, that is a big first play of the game for the offense. Yeah, the feed quality is not very good. I can't tell who that is. It won't show me a number or a name. Oh, it's number 3. That's, I don't know numbers very well for this team. Snap. Going to be a handoff from under center. Plenty of room. Big hole. First down. Coleman plowing down to the 15. Man, on a play like that, you can really see how this UC Davis team is completely overmatched physically. It's not even fair. First and 10 from the 15 under center again. Going to be a handoff up the middle to Coleman. Takes it to the right, and he's in. Just kind of waltzes in, makes one cut, and goes. That is a touchdown. Coleman. That's kind of the start that I wanted. That's kind of the start that I expected. So, sign me up for that one. Hey, Nick. Wait a minute. Did we miss the extra point? I looked away for a second. No. Okay, we made it. Or no, we haven't kicked it yet. Excuse me. What took so dang long? Anyway, the extra point's good. Okay, we are in commercial. So, yeah, we called a timeout. Why? It's an extra point. That should be the easiest thing in the world. Anyway, so we got pretty good turnout for a game against UC Davis. We got 72 people in here. 8 p.m. Jared Coulter, welcome to the channel. Thank you for the sub. Not right players on the field. Dang, that should not be happening. Anyway, thank you everybody for hanging out with me tonight. A few things you can do to help out. Please click the like button on the stream. Helps out. Subscribe if you're new. Click the bell for notifications. And we're also trying to hit a member goal by the end of the month of 140. You can see we're 8 short. So for $2 a month, you can become a member. Also, you can donate via Super Chat, which is easy enough. Just click the $sign in the chat. Or you can tip. There's a link in the description that will take you to the tipping page. Those are the best ways to support the stream. All right, so we'll be doing this whole game. Whatever happens, we'll stream the whole game. And then I'll record my post-game video at the end, and we will move along. Who's got the most aura in the NFL? Brian Flores. All right, we're back. Yeah, I don't know what to say about the Jalen Carter thing. That was weird. That was wild. Yeah, Florida going down. That was great, man. How many points in the first quarter? 21. That's a pretty good bar. Could be very reasonable. Kickoff is away, and it will be a touchback. Me too, B-Dub. All right, shotgun, roll out after a play action, and pass is deflected, incomplete. Okay, so, nice. Defender stayed in front of it, got his hands up in the right time. Do the Huskies get ranked at all this year? They'd have to start probably like 4-0, because they're not going to impress anybody tonight. And I don't think they're going to impress anybody even if they beat the Cougars. Like, the Cougars don't look like they're... Well, how are the Cougars doing today? Maybe I'm wrong. How are the Cougars doing today? I know they didn't do great last week. Another shotgun snap. Oh, they're going kind of tight to the line. We got one wide receiver down to the left. Everyone else tight. Snap. Going to be kind of a wide receiver sweep. Picks up like 4 or 5. Third down coming up. Third down. Third down. Third down. Third down. They're doing some like misdirection stuff in the backfield so far. Not a lot of success. Oh, big blitz. Oh, they get it out, but the receiver was not ready for it. That's incomplete. The screen pass. 4-0 means beating Ohio State. Yeah, exactly. So I don't think it's going to happen. Like, I don't think beating the Cougars is going to be enough. So it has to be Ohio State. Cougars are playing San Diego State right now? Okay. Did the game just start? Okay. 4th and 6. Punt unit is coming on. Another 3 and out for the Huskies defense. Let's go. And that's going to bounce and go out of bounds close to the 30. Maybe they'll find a way to get ranked down the line. I don't think it's overly likely. I don't think we have too many like weird road games. We have too many weird road games this year that I don't think that are going to be really hard for us to win. Like those stupid 9 a.m. starts in the Midwest in like Iowa and stuff. I hate those games. It's so hard to win those games. All right, guys. If we could score quickly here, we could go up 14-0 in less than 5 minutes. I don't think Ohio State is as much of a juggernaut. That's possible, but I don't think we're there yet, man. I just I don't want to make a big deal about last week, but based off of last week, this team doesn't look like they're there yet. I just want to win 8 games this year, and then I'll be okay with it. Still in commercials, by the way, guys. We ain't missing anything yet. All right, here we go. And we play Wazoo on the road. That does help a little bit. Right? It is... The game is in Pullman, right? Or is it neutral field? I know it's listed as on the road, but is it neutral field or not? Yeah, if we can win 9, we'll probably get ranked at the end, but that's going to be so hard. It is in Pullman? Yeah. All right, here we go. Shotgun. Tight formation, nobody wide. Going to be a wide receiver sweep. He's trying to get to the outside. A lot of traffic, but he does find his way for 6. Maybe 7. Second down and short coming up. Oh, wow, Michigan State. Double overtime win over Boston College. Very nice. Okay. We're going under center. Snap. Hand off to Coleman. He's going to try to get to the outside. Nothing there. And we got a flag down. Ooh, offsides. Okay, so that's a free first. That's a free first down. Okay, here we go. First down from the 42. Snap, drop back. All day in the pocket. Throws it deep down the left side into one-on-one coverage. Caught, but out of bounds by Boston. Pretty well covered there. That was almost a throwaway as much as anything. Second down. Second and 10 snap. Hand off to Coleman. No, it's a keeper by Williams. Probably should have handed it off. He gets like a yard, maybe 2. Looked like Coleman had nothing going on out there. Probably should have given it up. Devin Williams does get a couple, but I think Coleman had some open space out there. Snap. Drop back. Has all day in the pocket again. He's going to throw it deep down the left side. He's got a man wide open. That's a catch. He's down out of bounds at about the 10. That was not Boston. That is James. God damn it. Hold still so I can see your name. Well, I don't know who that was. It was number 7. Running a deep out. Nice throw. I'm bad with names, people. I'm bad with names. I'm trying my best. First and 10. Snap. Play action. Roll out. And Williams makes a man miss. Makes another man miss. Gets down inside the 2. That is going to be first and goal, I think. He shows the athleticism. It's the freshman? Okay. Yeah. Okay, we got a UC Davis player injured, so he's coming off. First and goal from the 2. Vine's Bright, thank you. I'm not good with these numbers to names yet. It's going to be a while. First and goal. Got to figure this is where you just give it to Coleman. Coleman gets it up the gut, and he bulls his way in for a touchdown. And just like that, with barely 6.5 minutes elapsed, Washington's up 13-0 pending an extra point. And the extra point is good. 14-0. We got commercials. Oh, Jamison Williams just got a 3-year, $83 million extension from Detroit. That's pretty big. Oh, Coleman will be drafted in the NFL, I think. No way he doesn't. It'd be very odd if you didn't. Don't we have 2 bye weeks most seasons, Nolan? I feel like we usually get 2 bye weeks. I think that's typical in college football. Hey, Hungry. What's going on? All right, we are back from commercial. Yeah, he'll be pretty covetable, I think. Kickoff is gonna be a touchback. All right, shotgun. Everyone. No, we got one wide receiver. Everyone else is tight to the line. Snap. Got. Oh, that play action tricked the. Oh, wow. Okay, so the play action really tricked the hell out of the defensive end. Gave the quarterback time to throw kind of a go ball. Yeah, not a go ball, but a one-on-one ball down the sideline. And that was quite a catch if they give it to him, and I think they are. Wow. Oh, no, incomplete. They're saying he was out of bounds. Yeah, Boston might be a first rounder. Yeah, they're saying second down, so they're saying he was out of bounds before he got anything in. That was a nice catch, though. Second and 10 from the 25. Handoff up the middle, and nothing doing. He does bounce it outside to pick up a yard. All right, we're going empty here on 3rd and 8, so they gave him 2. Snap, drops back, rolls out, getting pressured. He lobs it up deep. Incomplete. Tacario Davis in coverage. And it looks like the UC Davis quarterback might be injured. I don't know. Oh, no. It's roughing the passer, so that's going to be an automatic first down. So that's going to keep the drive alive. First down of the game for UC Davis. But, oh, yeah. Man, that's pretty bad. Seems like he's okay. I think he's okay, but that was pretty bad, man. Ball was well away, and he just came in and smashed him. Okay, from the 42, first down, snap. Drops back, throws it short, off the hands of his receiver in the flat. He wasn't going to get anything anyway. Incomplete. Tacario Davis is good. Oh yeah, he'll be a top 100 pick for sure. Handoff up the middle, big hole. Makes a man miss, makes another man miss. Big run, the 40, the 30. Oh my goodness. Down to the 22. He bullied people there. Wow. Someone recruit that guy. That guy doesn't look like he belongs on UC Davis. Don't tell me that stupid roughing the passer call. Oh my goodness, that was horrible looking. I mean, don't tell me that the momentum of this game is going to get flipped. Another handoff. This one, maybe 2 yards. They're getting some pretty good clear outs on that offensive line, though. I don't like that. I mean, our defensive line is very injured in this game, but still, the talent disparity should be everything. Okay, from the 20, so 2nd and 7. Shotgun. Man in motion. Looks like it. Nope. Play action. And he is sacked. Nice play. That Ward. I think that's Ward. 3rd and long. 3rd and 15, snap. Drops back, kind of rolls out, gets pressured again, and he gets it away, but it's batted down. Nice play by, is that Davis? I don't think that's Davis, but it was a nice play by the defensive back to bat it away. And that'll bring up a kind of long field goal here, so. Kind of an against it. Oh, that actually should have been picked. Oh, that should have been a house call. Oh, that was a house call right there. Oh, okay. And the field goal is good. So the penalty does hurt. I'm not happy about that penalty right now, but I guess that's what it takes. Fry sock, yeah. No, that was frustrating, though. That was a house call right there. Okay. We're in commercials, so let's get back on track here. Let's not let this become a thing because of one dumb penalty. Uh-oh. We got an injured Husky. Another one. Doesn't look like it's too bad, but he is leaving for the moment. The sound's on, right? All right, kickoff is coming. First kickoff of the game by UC Davis. Going to be returned by an up man up to the 31-yard line, so pretty good field position. Flag down, though. Offside on the kicking team, so I think they just tack on 5 yards. Okay, here we go. Another Washington possession. Gonna be a bubble screen and maybe like 2. Not much. Roebuck. No blocking for that screen. Snap, play action, drops back, has all day again. He's going to scramble out to his left. He's got room, and he's got the first down. Out of bounds. Devin Williams shows off the wheels, picking up 9 yards on 2nd and 9. Now the offensive line looks good this week, I guess. Going to be another handoff to Muhammad. He's going to get like 4 or 5. Finishes the run well. I think he gets like 4. A little bit of power there from Muhammad. Where's the game? It's on my TV. Or it's in Seattle. It's being played at the Husky Stadium. That's going to be a keeper on a read option by Devin Williams, and I think he's got the first. He picks up like 6 or 7, but there is a flag down. The camera followed Mohammed, even though I thought it was pretty obvious he didn't have the ball. Oh, bring it back. That's holding. All right, that's going to... Azapardi, who's probably our best offensive lineman. Asapardi. Second and 16. Snap. Gets it off over the middle. Got some room to run. Caught. Going to bring up 3rd and 3. 13-yard pickup. Snap. That's going to be a handoff. No, it's a keeper. Williams keeps the ball, and the camera won't show. Wow. That was really bad. The camera literally followed the running back without the ball for about 4 seconds. I think Williams got the first down, but I don't know because the camera followed the wrong guy. Yeah, he must have gotten it. But yeah, he got it. Okay. First down. Snap. Drops back. Throws it over to the left. Caught by Boston, and that's going to be about a first down. Very close, if not. Down to about the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 again. First catch of the day for Boston, I think. Snap. Play action. Gets it out over the right side. Caught. Simple little comebacker to Boston for about 5 or 6. Snap. Going to be a handoff and no gain. You see Davis fighting back a little bit at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 4 coming up. Snap. Another handoff, and he finds the hole to the outside. Mohammed almost broke away for the touchdown, but he does get the 1st down inside the 8-yard line, and that'll be the last play of the 1st quarter. So that will take us to the 2nd here. And, well, no, we're going to run a play here. Devin Williams has all day. Now he takes off and runs, and he's going to fall down after picking up a yard. But there's a flag down. And I don't know if we did that to get like 12 men on the field thing, but it was very odd we chose to run a play there, so I'm wondering if maybe there was some reason for it. All right, no foul, so I guess we picked up a yard. All right, guys, that's the end of the 1st quarter, 14-3 with Washington inside the 10. Okay. Before I go any further, I want to tell you about my friends over at Sleeper. If you're not using Sleeper this year, you are missing out. Look at all the great stuff you can get up to over there. Look at all the great picks you can make. Let's make some picks for this weekend. My entry is Jahmyr Gibbs with an anytime touchdown. I think that Green Bay run defense is going to get hurt a little bit by losing Kenny Clark. I've got Malik Neighbors. I got that one on sale. He only has to get to 64 receiving yards. He could do that in one play in that Giants-Washington game that I think will be pretty high scoring. I've also got Brock Bowers over 63.5 receiving yards. Who else is Gino going to throw the ball to? And Bucky Irving with an anytime touchdown. I think that Tampa Bay Atlanta game is going to be pretty high scoring. I say he gets in the end zone. So go check out Sleeper. Use promo code SBN and you'll get a $100 match on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states. Check out Sleeper today. All right, people, we are back. Is Coleman okay? Play action. Oh, Too high. Demond Williams threw it over the middle to the tight end, but a little high. Coverage was pretty good, so third and goal coming up. Okay, third and goal, shotgun empty. Williams pressured. He takes off. He evades his man. Touchdown. What a play by Demond Williams. Looked like he was dead in the pocket. Then he found a little gap to take off through, and he made a man miss. And just like that, it is 20-3 pending an extra point. Extra point is good. That was a really cool play. He is very fun. You think Broncos win tomorrow? Who do they play? Titans? Yeah, they should win that. What's the last fast food I had? I don't know. It was just probably something I grabbed from McDonald's real quick or something. All right, we are back. Coleman's fine, yeah. Kickoff is away. Going to be returned from about the 8. Takes it up to about the 32. Okay. Shotgun. Tight. One wide receiver. Play action. Has some time. Throws it deep over the middle. Intercepted. I think that's intercepted. Yep. Davis. And he might be a little bit banged up here. I think he landed a little bit funny, but that was a great play by Davis because that looked like it was a big play by UC Davis. I'm going to call him Tacario because the other team's name is Davis. So Tacario looks like he's okay, but that was a very nice play because the quarterback had his man open. That was just not a very good throw. If he leads him a little bit more, that might be a touchdown, actually. Great play by Tacario. Yeah, he's rolling over, trying to secure it. Got dinged a little bit. I think he's okay. Nice play, though. All right. Back to Washington, I guess. Drop back. Nope. Screen pass is deflected away. Batted down. Incomplete. By the free blitzer. Handoff and immediate penetration. Washington goes down in the backfield. 1 yard loss. 3rd and long. And I got to say, not in love with the way that this rushing attack is suddenly not really able to get anything started. Third and 11. So 3rd and 10. Snap. He's got time. 3-man pressure. Throws it over the middle. Strike. 1st down. Man, getting a guy that open against an 8-man drop. That should not be happening, but there it is. Washington on the move. Another handoff to Coleman. He gets like 2 or 3. Are they selling out to stop the run or something? It sure seems like it. Play action. Throws it over the middle. Caught. 1st down to Boston. About a 10-yard pickup. Man. I thought we were going to run all over them and there wouldn't be much of anything else. I may have gotten this one wrong, guys. Looks like we're going to throw them out of it. Handoff. Coleman. Oh, he's got some room. Jukes to the outside. Makes a man. Well, doesn't make a man miss. Runs over a guy and picks up 9 or 10. How good are the Huskies this season? Well, we don't know yet. They seem like they're going to be a bit better than last year, but they're not going to be great. Damon Williams throws a one-on-one ball, and not even close. Feels like that was a miscommunication to Boston. 2nd and 1, by the way, so this is 3rd and 1. Third and 1 here. Handoff up the middle, and no, nothing. No movement up front, guys. That's not good. We might go for this on 4th and 1, but I'm not liking the way this front looks. That does not make me feel good going up against these better schools down the line. Fourth and 1. Against a team like this, that's really bad, not being able to pick up 1 yard up the gut. Pitch play, Coleman, he's got the outside, first down, 20, 15, 10. Okay, so we're down to the 10-yard line now. That is a first down, but I'm going to say it again, man. The fact that we cannot reliably just crank it up the middle, pick up this short yardage stuff, I'm concerned about that. That concerns me a little bit. Maybe more than a little bit. Play action, roll out, looking. And he's just going to throw it away. Second and goal coming up. And we got a handoff to Coleman. He finds a crease, and he's in. Touchdown, Jonah Coleman. We sure are running the ball around the goal line. All right, 28-3, people. And the extra point is good. 28-3 officially. Looking pretty good, people. Enjoy it while it's here because the cupcakes are over after this week. Okay, people. Stress-free week, looking like the Huskies. Mm-hmm. Pretty decent weekend so far, but tomorrow's the main event. We should be able to do what we need to do to stop Bosa. I'm not overly worried about it right now. He's their only real pass rusher right now, it feels like. And the kickoff goes out of bounds, so that's going to be a penalty. UC Davis will get the ball at, I think, the 40. And QB keeper up the middle. He makes a guy miss and slides after picking up like 4. That looked like a busted play. I'm not sure. But 4-yard pickup. Are you surprised we haven't extended any other players with new contracts? I don't know if surprised is the right word, but I'll say it's not my preference. Oh, Takario Davis is out. He's on the bike, though, so it doesn't look like it's that bad, but... He is out of the game for this moment. Okay, here we go. Shotgun, snap, play action, rolling out, looking, gets it away, and caught. First down across midfield. Best passing play of the game so far for UC Davis. You think Sharp is going to get more carries than K9 tomorrow? I don't think so. Maybe he gets more snaps, but I don't see any way he gets more carries. Yeah, Charbonnet's a third down, a passing down back, I think. All right, shotgun, man in motion. Snap. Going to be a wide receiver bubble screen. He's got a little bit of room. He picks up like 5 before going out of bounds. Okay, we've got 2nd and 5 from the 41. Snap. Drops back, scrambles out, pressured. Looking, and he's just going to lob that out of bounds. Incomplete. And there's going to be holding on the defense. 10-yard penalty. I didn't know defensive holding was 10. I thought that was 5. Is that new? I thought defensive holding was 5 yards. Okay, from the 31 now. So UC Davis has the ball in field goal range. Play action, going to get it out, a one-on-one ball over to the left, off the receiver's hands, but there's a flag down. I think they get Prysock on PI because he never looked back. I'm not sure, but that's what it's looking like. Yeah, PI. Annoying drive. Second. Sorry, first down from the 16. And there's a pre-snap flag down. False start. So back him up 5. First and 15. Get off the field, guys. And we have another false start, I think. Yeah, looks like it. Back-to-back false starts. Okay, first and 20 now, and Davis uses a timeout. UC Davis. Nebraska's the #1 team in the country with volleyball. Okay. That's cool. First and 20. 4 receivers. Empty. Oh, now they're coming back in. 2 receivers. Fake pitch. Now it's going to be a screen, and I don't know if he stepped out of bounds or not, but if he didn't, that's a pretty decent gain. Maybe like 8 or 9 yards. If he stepped out of bounds, it's like 2. Yeah, I think he stepped out of bounds. For no reason, too. There was nobody near him. That's pretty, Oh, wow, they're going to say no gain? That surprises me. I thought he got something. Play action, quick screen, dump off, and that's going to get like 5. So 3rd and 15. Better get off the field here. Third and 15 from the 21. Blitz. Gets home. He does get it away. And, oh no, that is a first down. The tight end, they gave him a little, like, dump off, and he just ran with it. There was nobody there, and yikes. Defense, wow. Number 17 completely out of position there, and then a couple people got bulldozed at the end. Like, this is not what I was expecting, I got to be honest. Like, offensively, sure, but we are not looking like the physically dominant team here for the most part. Like, obviously, we're going to win, and overall, everything's fine, but this doesn't look like one of those 4 and 5 star versus 0 star games. From the 4, first and goal. Snap, handoff up the middle. No, it's going to be I think he's in. That was a rollout into the flat. And either he's in or he's down at the 1. They're saying he's in for now. Maybe he fell. It's college, so let's take a look here. Stumble. Stumble. Oh, he's down. I think he's down just shy of the goal line. Yeah, I think he's short. Yeah, he's short. I don't know. It just seems like a little bit of a fair fight right now, and it shouldn't be. Yep, he's down. Okay, from the 1, 2nd and goal, shotgun. Gonna be a funky looking little pitch play like the shovel pass, and I think he got in, so that's a touchdown. And no, I'm not streaming during the game tomorrow. That's a UC Davis touchdown. 28-10 if they make the extra point. Extra point is good. Well, we were never going to get ranked after this game anyway. You could beat UC Davis by 100 points. It doesn't matter. That's not even really what matters here. What matters is that I don't know how this defense stops Ohio State or really just about anybody decent. Oregon, of course, but that game's so far away, who cares? Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, we're going to win big, but I'm not thrilled with everything I'm seeing right now. They don't play next week. They get a bye week. Okay, here we go. We have the ball back. And that's going to bounce out of bounds, so we're going to get the ball at the 40 now. Kickoff, I mean. And they were offsides on the kickoff, too. Not that that matters. And we have another pre-snap stoppage of some kind. Previous plays under review. What are they reviewing? What could it possibly be a review of? Huh. Kind of interesting. I guess they're moving the ball a little bit because of where it went out of bounds. I don't know. I'm confused. But I don't think it matters very much, so I'm not going to worry about it. Play action. Oh, free blitzer, but he gets it away to Coleman. Coleman catch. He's got blockers. First down. 50, 45. There is a flag down. He's down at the 42. I wonder if this might be roughing. I think Williams thinks that it's roughing the passer. So that's going to be a big screenplay for Coleman. And yeah, roughing the passer on UC Davis. So what, they're saying he went to the head a little bit, I guess, because it wasn't late. Yeah, I'll watch the 10 a.m. games, I guess. Gotta watch something. Oh, handoff to Coleman up the middle, shotgun draw. That's like a 3-yard pickup. I usually use red zone. Play action, bubble screen to Boston, no gain. Not seeing a lot of blocking for these bubble screens. Shotgun. And in motion. Drops back. Looking, pump fakes. Looking. Now he's going to take off and run. Makes a guy miss. Makes another man miss. First down. This guy, man. This guy. Demond Williams. He is absolutely electric. They had him spied too, man. He makes this guy miss. He breaks that tackle. He spins through that guy. Like, this play should have been so dead. They had everything they wanted, and somehow Williams gets the first anyway. I'm not playing Madden this year. Play action. Going to get it out into the flat to the tight end, and he's going to pick up about 7. Down to the 6. Second and 3. 11 personnel in shotgun. Snap. Hand off to Coleman. He's going to run it to the right side. He's going to spin through a man. And I think he's diving in the end zone. That's a touchdown. And Coleman is going off. We have ourselves another Jonah Coleman touchdown. He just kind of picked his way through there, man. And the extra point is good. All right. He's whooping them. So the offense is as advertised. I cannot say the same about this defense, but I'm not terribly surprised by that either. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the second half here. We do have other running backs we can use, so. There's still 2:36 left in the half, so enough time for some things to happen. Going to be a touchback at the goal line. Okay, from the 25, going to be a shotgun draw for about 3. 2nd and 7. Washington just used a timeout. Not sure why. I don't know what's taking so long for this next play, but we have not seen another play yet. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. Shotgun, snap, play action, rolling out. Pressured, takes off. No, he's going to just throw it into the ground. Incomplete. And if Washington can get off the field here, they will have plenty of time to do a drive of their own with about 2 minutes to go. And looks like we have a timeout by UC Davis. Hmm. Going to be a QB keeper. I think there's a flag down, and he's going to go down for a yard. So I'm guessing that was just a play to basically run the clock. But what's the flag? Looks like it's going to be declined. Yeah, illegal formation. So that'll be declined, and I guess UC Davis is going to punt it back. So Washington's got a chance to do something here. Okay, 2-minute warning, so I guess they're going to punt when they get back from these commercials. So once again, I'm going to say we're going to do the whole game. I know this game is relatively non-competitive, but I am going to do the whole game. So I will be back after the second half, but I will be taking a break during the half. So just hang out for a little bit, and I'll be back. And we'll be doing the whole game, whatever happens. And, yeah. Please like the stream if you haven't already. Commercials, guys. We're still in commercials. All right, the punt is coming. Punt is away. Going to be fielded at the 22. Going to be returned up to the 25, the 30. Oh, he's got some room. The 40 makes a man miss. The 50, the 40, the 30. I think he's gone. He is. Denzel Boston takes it back to the house, and the offense won't even have to do anything. Denzel Boston houses it 42-10. And now UC Davis has enough time for a drive. I'm being facetious, guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm being facetious. But, I mean, technically they do. Extra point is good. I don't think he got touched. Okay. Looking good. And the kickoff's going to be muffed, picked up, going to be returned, and it's blown dead. I don't know why. Is it because it hit the ground? Oh, so they're saying there was a fair catch signal? Oh, wow, he did. And then he thought because he botched it, he had to return it, I guess? Going to be a handoff up the middle. Oh, they have the ball at their own 3. We stop them at the 5. I see the issue here. And I guess UC Davis is just going to try to run the clock here? I mean, they're so deep in their own territory. I don't know how they can try to score. Ohio State, Rutgers, Illinois, Purdue, Oregon. But then the road, like, yeah, road Wisconsin. Wisconsin's not good anymore, but it really sucks playing Wisconsin on the road, man. Anyway, so we used our last timeout, so we're going to force UC David to actually earn this. They run the ball for about 4 or 5. So, third down coming up. I guess we could get the ball back, but there'd be, like, no time left. So I don't know why we used that timeout. Seems kind of mean. And QB keeper up the gut. That's a first down, so I don't think we were going to really get the ball back anyway, but now we're definitely not, so. That should be the final play of the half. Maybe they have to run one more. But either way, 42-10. I mean, 42-10 is pretty good, obviously. Offense is getting it done. Now we got special teams getting involved in the party as well. But the defense, I mean, I don't want to say it's been bad, but there have been some bad elements to it. And here's the final play. Going to be a QB keeper again, and he's just going to go down. All right. So, pretty good first half overall. Not playing out exactly the way I would have expected, but the scoreboard still kind of speaks to what I was expecting. Little bit confusing, I know, but I'll be back in like 20 minutes, guys. Halftime takes a while in college football, so hang around or come back in 20 minutes and we will continue on. Bow down and let's finish this up. Okay, we're back. Can you guys still see me and hear me? Okay. Over 300 yards of offense already. Very efficient, too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, short kickoff. Going to be fielded at the 20 up to the 35, and that's where we'll start. Okay. Washington, keep it on. Going to be a handoff from under center. Coleman bounces it outside, finds a gap, and he's going to pick up like 9 before going out of bounds. Another handoff, this one up the gut. That's going to be a first down for Coleman. Picks up like 6. Snap. Play action. Deep drop for Williams. He's looking, throws it short. Going to be a check down, but it will be a first down and a little bit more. Mohammed making people miss. Picks up like 15 yards. There's a flag down. I think it came out late. I'm wondering if Arroyo gets used as a receiver a lot because we don't have very many receivers. That's kind of what I'm thinking about right now. Lucky. After the play, yeah. Wow. So it's going to be on Washington, but we still get the first down. But we basically lose all the yards from the play. One of the offensive linemen, Willis, I think. He comes in late, I guess. Okay. I guess I'm not that mad about that one. That's a high effort play. Carver Willis. Hand off. Going left. Cuts it back. Big hole. First down. 30, 25. Makes a man miss. Down to the 16-yard line. That's not Coleman, excuse me. That's Mohammed. I wonder if Williams stays in the game if we score a touchdown here. I'm not even sure who the backup quarterback is right now. I formation, snap, Play action. Drops back, throws it over the middle. It's caught, and I think Boston couldn't quite get his foot down. Wow, that was close. I want to see this again. Boston just runs like, oh yeah. Oh, that is so close. Oh, that is so close. Denzel Boston couldn't quite bring it in. What are you going to do? And we're going to go a one-on-one ball to Boston and incomplete. Overthrew it. No flag. 3rd and 10. Okay, 3rd and 10. And that's frustrating. That would have been a great Boston touchdown. If he was an inch taller, it would have been fine. And we're going to run it up the middle to Coleman, and he's going to get to the outside. He's going to make some guys miss. Hurdling. He is very close. I thought that was a give-up play, but no, they saw something they liked. And it's going to be 4th and very short. I think 4th and very short. And we're going for it. Coleman, he's got the first down. Just up the gut. First and goal. Handoff up the middle to Coleman. He shakes free of one tackler and bullies his way into the end zone. I think he's in. I think that's another Coleman touchdown. Yeah, it is. Just being a man. Extra point coming up. Extra point's good. All right, guys. We're in commercials, so 1 second. Before I go any further, I want to tell you about my friends over at Sleeper. If you're not using Sleeper this year, you are missing out. Look at all the great stuff you can get up to over there. Look at all the great picks you can make. Let's make some picks for this weekend. My entry is Jahmyr Gibbs with an anytime touchdown. I think that Green Bay run defense is going to get hurt a little bit by losing Kenny Clark. I've got Malik Neighbors. I got that one on sale. He only has to get to 64 receiving yards. He could do that in one play in that Giants-Washington game that I think will be pretty high scoring. I've also got Brock Bowers over 63.5 receiving yards. Who else is Gino going to throw the ball to? And Bucky Irving with an anytime touchdown. I think that Tampa Bay Atlanta game is going to be pretty high scoring. I say he gets in the end zone. So go check out Sleeper. Use promo code SBN and you'll get a $100 match on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states. Check out Sleeper today. Okay, we are back. Yeah, I always forget they have Robinson now. I keep spacing on that. Okay, 49-10. Let's get it. See if what the defense can do. Defense was a little bit, I don't know. I expected a little bit better. Touchback. I imagine Coleman's taken out now. We have other running backs we can use. And, you know, it's not like you're going to prove much of anything at this point. Yeah, see, they're benching their starters, so we probably will start to bench ours. Handoff up the middle, out of shotgun, going to be a yard, maybe, yeah, a yard. Grant Harper. Oh, he's a senior, so it's not even like this is some kind of hot freshman they like. Play clock expired. We got a flag. Okay. Second and 13. Going to be a screen pass over the middle, and that's going to be a decent gain. Good tackle, though. 7-yard pickup. 3rd and 6. Okay, 3rd and 6. Snap. Pressure's picked up pretty well. Out route. He had it open, but missed his man, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And looks like they're punting. All right, let's see who Washington puts out there. All right, the punt. Oh, it's a fake. It's complete, and that's going to be a first down. They got it away, threw it out into the flat. Wow. They actually ran a fake punt, and it worked pretty well. Up close to midfield. Oh, pressure, sack. Line just collapsed. Charles Day, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the channel. All right, I think Durfee got the sack there, or Durfee. Excuse me. Durfee gets the sack. Second and 17 now. Going to be a run over to the left. Going to pick up like 4. Okay. 3rd and 14. Come on, let's do it. Snap. Got some time, throws it over the middle. Ooh, through the hands of the receiver. I don't think he would have had the first down anyway, but it would have been very close. They could have gone for it. Now it's 4th and 14. So the fake punt ends up going nowhere, really. All right. I don't think they're going to fake it here. And nope, they're punt it. And it's going to be fair caught at the 9. Okay, so let's see who's actually playing. We're in commercials, guys, so you're not missing anything yet. We got a long way to go if we want to keep up the touchdown streak. Like 91 yards to go. What was the spread? I can't remember. It's like 27 or something. I think it was like that. They're giving Denzel Boston the all-purpose yards because he hasn't done a lot as a receiver today. Fun. Yay. Looks like Demond is still in. I think Demond is still in the game. Snap. Bubble screen. He's got some blockers, and he gets like 3. Not a lot. Blockers didn't get out quick enough. Snap. Free blitzer coming. He gets it away. Wide open to Boston. First down and a bunch more. Down at the 35. I don't know if he saw the blitzer or not, but good thing he got it out when he did. Just a little comebacker for Boston. First down. Okay, it was 28.5. Yeah, still not very big, but I mean, this Huskies team, you see the problems. Drops back, has time. Oh, a drop. Out route drop. Would have been an 8-yard pickup, no problem, but he puts it on the ground. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. Oh, go route. Oh, another drop. DeGraff wide open running that go route over to the on the right side. Nobody near him, and he just dropped it. Oh. Oh, 3rd and 10. Snap. Has some time. Scrambles up. Now he's going to take off and run with it. And I think he got the first. It's very close. He goes out of bounds, but I think he got the first down. All right, it was a first down, so handoff from under center. Mohammed fights his way through and picks up like 7. Very nice. No problemo. 2nd down and short. And power. And that's going to be an end around. And, oh, Spins off, spins off. Jukes. Oh, he's gone. There's nobody in front of him, man. I don't even know who that is. That was like a wide receiver sweep. That was like the fly sweep. And then Roebuck. Yeah, there we go. Roebuck. Desmond Roebuck. I don't know what the heck happened there. UC Davis. I think they're thinking about next week. Spin. Juke. Juke. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Extra points good. 56-10 with 4:33 to go in the third quarter. All right. It's a beatdown, people. Oh. I like it. What a play. You don't see that every day. Desmond Roebuck. All right. So at this, we're kind of getting to the point now where nothing that really happens matters very much. Like, even if the defense does well the rest of the game, it's not like it really means anything. All right, kickoff is coming. All right. Gonna be a touchback. Grady Gross, who I feel like has been here for 13 years. Am I wrong, or has he been on this team for an eternity? Okay, 1st and 10 from the 25. Shotgun, 4 receivers, snap, low snap, but he gets the, read option, picks up like 5. Let's keep UC Davis under 20. At this point, I would hope so. Drops back, rolls out, looking. He's got a little bit of room in front of him, but he's only going to get like a yard before he gets out of bounds. 3rd and 5. Another drop back, has some time, scrambles out, throws it right to Prysock, who somehow drops the interception. He literally basically punted the ball to Prysock, and Prysock dropped it. So I don't know what to say about that, but it's 4th down. He scrambles out, throws it across his body, basically just lobs it right to Prysock, and well, that's why he plays cornerback, I guess. Punting. Okay. Prysock's had an interesting night. They punt. And it's going to be fielded at the 20, going to be returned up to the 25, the 30, down at about the 36. All right. Let's see who even takes the field for Washington at this point. Still plenty of time left, but what do you think Darnold's stat line will look like tomorrow? I don't know. That kind of stuff is really, really hard because it's so dependent on game flow and game, like there's so much going on. He lost it in the lights. I hope so. Man, Megan Trainor has lost some weight. And it's a stupid commercial, but Megan Trainor, it looks like she's lost like 40 pounds. Dang. Good for her. Mm-hmm. So does anyone know why the Minnesota versus Northwestern State game actually got ended? Was it just ended because of the blowout, or was there some kind of weather delay? And they just decided, let's not bother coming back in an hour after the weather delay's over. Like, what really happened there? Does anybody know? Looks like, yep, backup quarterback is in, and he's going to go deep on the very first play. He's got a man, but overthrows him pretty badly. He definitely had an opportunity to make a big statement there, but he missed. Horton. Our backup quarterback is Horton. Okay, Kai Horton. Oh, he's a senior, so this isn't even, like, exciting from a, oh, he's a freshman perspective. Going to be a handoff going to the left from shotgun, and, ooh, he's plowing his way through first down to the 43. Big run for Mohammed. Oh, it was weather? Okay. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10. Snap. Getting another handoff. Cuts it back up the middle. Gets like 9. Pretty good. 8 or 9 yards. Yeah, I thought about the Courtney Jackson thing, but I think Horton returning punts is actually a pretty good way of getting him going. It's a little more dangerous now that he's the number 3 receiver, though. Play action. Horton throws it deep. He's going for it all again, but that's double coverage, and honestly, kind of lucky that wasn't picked off. So 3rd and 2. Good idea to take a shot on 2nd and short, though. Not against that at all. Do not mind. Safety get a better shot at it. Mm-hmm. Snap. Handoff up the middle, and that's a first down by Mohammed. Picks up like 7. First and 10. Snap. Gonna be a handoff. Going to the right out of shotgun. Ooh, first down. Down to about the 20, out of bounds. Shotgun draw. Going to the right. First down, and that's going to be the quarter break, it looks like. So we're going to come back and do the last 15 minutes of this game. It's 56-10. I mean, I don't know what to say beyond that. But thanks for coming out, everybody. We'll come back in a little bit and finish things off. Well, looks like I missed a little something while I was gone. Let's try to figure out what it was. Washington scored a touchdown, and I was gone a little bit longer than I thought. Sorry about that, guys, but we did score a touchdown. And there was a penalty on the defense for unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, Horton ran 10 yards for a touchdown. Sorry, guys. Did not mean to miss that. Extra points good. Yeah, I saw that. Wazoo. So what was the play, though? I missed the play. Was it like a QB draw? Was it a scramble? Was it read option? What happened? Read option. Okay, cool. Camera followed the wrong person. Okay. All right, kickoff. It's going to be from the 50, so this should be a free touchback, and it is. You think CMC plays the whole game tomorrow? Hold on. Okay, that's going to be drop pass in the flat. A lot of drops by UC Davis tonight. So apparently there's this one Twitter football doc The good one, like the football doc that people trust on X. I can't remember his name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. I think his name is like Pro Football Doc. He says that he is very convinced that CMC's not going to play. So we'll see. But he actually said, I don't think there's any way he can play. Shotgun. Going to be, oh, jet sweep. He's got some room. He's got a first down, and he's out of bounds after a pickup of like 11 or 12. Good. Play action. Ooh, he hits one over the top. Quick little get behind the linebackers and just catch the pass to the tight end. And UC Davis has a little bit of life here offensively. Dang, I just realized the microphone actually picks that up. That's awful. Shotgun. 4 receivers. Man in motion. And snap. Play action. Throws it out to the right side. Wow, what an adjustment. And oh, he dropped it. Oh, he had a really nice contested catch. And then he dropped it going to the ground. Oh, that was pretty. 2nd and 10. Are you looking forward to the Ducks game? Not really. Not with this run defense. Second and 10, shotgun. Shotgun draw goes nowhere. That's going to lose 2. Ran into a brick wall. Snap, drops back, pressure. Gets through it, fights his way up, but he's going to get like 4 yards. So that brings up 4th and 7, 4th and 8. And I think they're going to go for this because they can't really kick a field goal. But punting would also be kind of weird. So I think they're going to go for this. Yeah, they're going for it. Man in motion. Are they going to snap this? Nope, they're not snapping it. I don't know if they're going to punt it after all, but go for it, man. It's 63-10. Just go for it. Wow, they're actually going to punt now. Yeah, they're going to take the delay, and they're going to punt. I don't get it. Yeah, they're punting. Okay. Well, that was an intentional delay of game because they didn't want to go for it, but why not? Bear caught at the 6. Okay, so we got a long way to go if we want to keep the touchdown streak alive, but obviously at this point, it would be pretty empty. Mhm. Before I go any further, I want to tell you about my friends over at Sleeper. If you're not using Sleeper this year, you are missing out. Look at all the great stuff you can get up to over there. Look at all the great picks you can make. Let's make some picks for this weekend. My entry is Jahmyr Gibbs with an anytime touchdown. I think that Green Bay run defense is going to get hurt a little bit by losing Kenny Clark. I've got Malik Neighbors. I got that one on sale. He only has to get to 64 receiving yards. He could do that in one play in that Giants-Washington game that I think will be pretty high scoring. I've also got Brock Bowers over 63.5 receiving yards. Who else is Gino going to throw the ball to? And Bucky Irving with an anytime touchdown. I think that Tampa Bay Atlanta game is going to be pretty high scoring. I say he gets in the end zone. So go check out Sleeper. Use promo code SBN and you'll get a $100 match on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states. Check out Sleeper today. Okay, we are back. Should be pretty clean the rest of the way. I don't think this end of game is going to take very long. I imagine we're just going to run the ball a lot. Well, who else is Gino going to throw the ball to? He's Brock Bowers, man. He's the best in the world. All right, here we go. Snap, drops back to pass, looks, pump fakes. Now he scrambles up and picks up like 3 or 4. Didn't see anything he liked. Snap, shotgun draw, taking it to the outside is Washington, and he's going to bull forward for about 5. 3rd and 2. Third and 2. Myers also wants a new contract, so I assume he's going to intentionally drop every pass. He bounces it outside, first down, up to the 25. Okay, first down. The touchdown streak is alive, people. If we score a touchdown on this drive, we might be good. Play action, rolling out. Gonna throw it over the middle, across his body, caught. Nice throw, first down, 14 yards. Nice little flip at the end there. Another handoff. Bounces it outside a little bit. Picks up maybe 3, 4. Washington. Gonna get a lot of carries here, I guess. Oh, I can't. Play action from under center. Throws it over the middle. Nice. Caught. 20-yard pickup. First down. Keeps it moving. Snap. Handoff from under center. Mohammed bits like 4 or 5. 7 minutes to go now. Play action. Rolls out. Gets away from a rusher and is going to run for a first down and slide. Picking up like 10. I'm not going to act like it means a lot, but it is nice to see the backups and the backups doing pretty decently. Handoff out of shotgun. Gonna be maybe a yard. 5:30 to go. Think they will get one more scorer? It looks like it. It looks like it. Snap. Blitz coming. Gets it out. Easy slant route. Down to the 10. So first and goal coming up here. Very soft coverage. The blitz was picked up. Handoff from under center. Mohammed gets tripped up after picking up like 2. He had a little something there, but he got tripped up by the defensive lineman. Still about 4 minutes to go, so plenty of time to punch this in if we so desire. Kelsey has been cooked for a couple years. It's just been low-key. He's been cooked for a while. It's just you haven't noticed as much because Andy Reid's Andy Reid, but he's been kind of done for a minute. Another handoff from shotgun, and he's going to bounce it outside and get his way 3-4 yards. Not bad. I mean, there was nothing there. 3rd down and 5 coming from the 5, so for those of you who bet the over on 78, which I don't know why you would do that, but if you did that, this play will probably decide it all because I don't think anybody's scoring after this one. Here we go. From the 5. Snap. Handoff. Ooh, finds his way through. Touchdown. Oh, that was closed up. I can't believe Mohammed found it. I cannot believe Mohammed found the end zone there. It looked like there was nothing there, and he just squirted through and fought his way forward. Okay, so that is 69-10 with the extra point coming and still 3 minutes left, man. What else can you ask for? What a game by the offense. How do you even bet on over 78? Is that like a live bet? Like mid-game bet or something? It has to be. Be right back. All right, we'll see what happens in these last few minutes here. Kickoff is going to be returned from the... Oh, no, fair caught. All right. 3 minutes. Okay. Cougars game, 2 weeks. Handoff out of shotgun going left. 2 yards, maybe? Maybe 2 yards. Clock is a-running. Nobody in much of a hurry. Drops back to pass, scrambles out of the pocket under pressure, gets it away into the flat, complete. Close to a first down. I think that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Third down and short coming up. I think the 31-6 game was Pete Carroll's first game as the Seahawks coach. UW has a bye week next week, Charlie. They play Wazoo in 2 weeks. I don't know much about the Cougars this year, but I don't think they have a quarterback as good as Mateer was last year, so I expect to win. All right. We have a 3rd and short. Handoff up the middle, and I think he got it. Yeah, he got it. All right, so UC Davis should be able to pretty much pound the clock out here. Handoff up the middle, makes a man miss, makes another man miss, gets like 10 yards. No, I think we need to win 8 games. We went to a bowl last year, Charlie. That can't be a success. We did it last year. And we have a stoppage pre-snap. Yeah, they expanded the playoff. We're not going to make the playoff. I don't think there's any way we make the playoff. All right. I don't know why they stopped it. I think we used a timeout. Oh, pressure, pressure. He scrambles and gets it away, throws it away. All right. I think we used a timeout. Handoff. Picks up like 2. Run into the right. Outside. Oh my God, what is going on with Nico Imaliva? He cannot get it together, man. This is really disappointing. I love that guy. All right, so clock is going to run out here, and that is the game. Oh, they're going to run one play. Drops back, pressure, gets it away, caught, big play. But no time left on the clock, and that is the end of it. Okay. 70-10. I mean, that's pretty definitive. All right. Let's go ahead and do it. All right. Game just ended about 20 seconds ago, and I mean, that pretty much speaks for itself, right? 70-10. You scored a touchdown every time you touched the ball offensively. One time you didn't even have to touch the ball offensively to score a touchdown, and you do that, you're gonna have a pretty dominant performance, and that's what we saw out there today. So I'll start with that. Offensively, dominant, beautiful, epic, all the positive words that you can possibly come up with. I will say, though, we were about as dominant as I could have hoped us to be. We didn't exactly get there the way that I was expecting. And when I say that, I was... There was a part of me... Hold on. Sorry, guys. That was a little bit of a false start. Let me start that again. We're recording the post-game video, by the way, in case anyone's wondering why I'm talking like that. Let me zoom in a little bit here so you guys can... So the scoreboard shows up a little bit better on the video. Okay, there we go. All right, everybody. Game just wrapped up over to my right about 2 minutes ago. And, I mean, 70-10. It's hard to have too much to say about that other than 70-10, right? That is, it's not the most dominant win in college football today, but it's close. And there were some dominant ones, right? You had Ohio State, you had Alabama, but we're not far behind. 70-10. And look, starting with the offense, don't get me wrong. You can't say anything bad about putting up 70 points. You can't say anything bad about literally scoring a touchdown every time you have the ball. This offense scored a touchdown every possession. And one time they even managed to score a touchdown when they didn't get possession with the punt return from Denzel Boston. So what else are you going to say other than that? Like, you were effectively perfect. That is as close to perfect as you're going to get in football. How can you do better than scoring a touchdown every time you get the ball? Shout out to Denzel. I'm sorry, not Denzel. Well, Denzel Boston did do some nice things in this game, but Demond Williams and Jonah Coleman carrying the load. Williams is so fun. I know that he's not putting up dominant stats yet for the most part. His stats are good, but he is so unbelievably fun. The stuff he does in the pocket, the stuff he does on the move, it's pretty crazy. It seems like it's impossible to take him down with the first guy, and it's impossible to take him down before the first down marker. Like, when he scrambles on a third down, it almost feels like he's, whatever it takes, by hook or by crook, he's going to get it. And it's such a weapon. And it's a weapon that we've had weapons like that before. This feels a little bit different, though. His ability to elude tacklers is beyond what I've seen from other mobile Husky quarterbacks. And there have been a couple, but this is just a little bit different. So, beautiful stuff there. And look, he's ready for the big time. He is ready for the big time. He's not willing to make all of those tight window throws. He's not willing to make all those really tricky throws in the middle of the field sometimes, but he is able to utilize his athleticism to make it so that it doesn't really matter. He can just, if he doesn't see something that he think is safe, he can just take off and run with it and make things happen every time. And of course, Jonah Coleman, 5 touchdowns later, pretty dominant. And he had to work for it a little bit too, because I'm going to be honest, the run blocking was not great out there in my book. I thought that the run blocking started out good, but as the game went on, I thought UC Davis was able to lean on him a bit, and Coleman had to put in that work. So that's the good stuff with the offense, and it's a long list. I will say, I didn't see physical dominance the way I was expecting. I expected this game to be all about run the ball first down, 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 and we just kind of lean on UC Davis until they crumble. We didn't really get that. In fact, we had to push it to 3rd and 4th down a lot in this game. This game depended heavily on Demond Williams and, to a certain extent, Coleman being able to pick up 3rd downs and 4th downs. Demond Williams did a lot with his legs to pick up those first downs. So I'm looking at that, and I'm just kind of thinking to myself, what does that say about our offensive line? What does that say about our ability to go toe-to-toe against the best teams in the country? I mean, when you really think about it, if you're not physically dominant up front against UC Davis, you do have to wonder a little bit about what it's going to look like against Ohio State. So I, of course, love where we got. I don't know if I love how we got there. Like, we got there in a very kind of almost a conventional way. We got there in a way that I would expect against, if we were to put up 70 points against a Division I team that wasn't very good. Like, I don't know, maybe like last week, if we had put up 70 points in the game against Colorado State, this is how I would have expected it to happen. Against UC Davis, I was looking for something a little bit more along the lines of just leaning on them until they fall over. And instead, it actually looked relatively conventional. So, not knocking them, but I am wondering a little bit about better teams. Nevertheless, great performance by the offense. Defense, the thing with the defense that needs to be understood right now, I think, is that their whole defensive line is mangled with injuries. This Huskies defensive line is a little bit of a mess. And I think that has to be factored in pretty strongly here when you're looking at a game like this. That being said, again, even though the defense played really well, right? We had a quarterback pressure in this game. We actually got to the quarterback a few times. We mostly tackled well. We didn't have the busted coverages like we did last week. There was definitely some improvement in those areas. Still didn't look physically dominant to me up front. And that's kind of that's kind of my hang up here. And again, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to trip on it because we are talking about a team that was missing almost 5 players on the defensive line, I want to say. I think it was like 5 players. I'm not going to hold them to the standard of, oh, you guys needed to be absolutely dominant out there and you needed to just hold UC Davis to like 3 rushing yards the whole game. And I'm gonna not worry too much about it. Like 3 of UC Davis's points came on a admittedly very stupid quarter roughing the passer play where the drive was over, we were good, everything was fine, and then I can't even remember who it was, but somebody on UW just flew in there and thought he was in WWE for a minute there. And then they had the 1 touchdown drive where admittedly that was just kind of bad. And you look at moments like that and you think to yourself, I don't think Texas or Ohio State or Oregon would have allowed that drive to happen. And it can't help but make me think, even though it's just 1 drive in a very meaningless moment in a game that you're going to win by a ridiculous amount of points anyway, like look at where we landed, 70-10. I look at that and I just think to myself, well, that's why you're not as good as these other teams. And I again, I'm not going to be bothered by it. But again, when I'm seeing UC Davis not look like they're just completely physically outmatched, it does make me reflect on what still needs to be done to get this team where we want it to. All right. Great game, though. That's your final cupcake. Now, next week, we got the bye week, and then we start playing some real opponents. I'm excited, but I'm also wary because I know that we're probably better than we were last year. I'm not convinced that we are ready to play with the big dogs yet, but we'll find out. See you guys later. Bow down to Washington, 2-0. Big win. Enjoy it. But 2 weeks, the real stuff starts. All right, guys. I think that'll do it for tonight. We streamed for about almost 4 hours now. So I'm going to get that video I just recorded up. I'm going to need a few minutes to get it up. Thanks for coming out, people. Remember, don't forget about Sleeper. Don't forget about my promo code. If you sign up there, use it. SBN $100 match. Everybody have a great rest of your evening or night now and tomorrow. Let's get behind the boys.